All right, I'm making a dessert. I don't know what it's called. It's basically little pie cups with sugar cookie crust and cherry filling. It's good, it's tasty. So I'm gonna get all this stuff and put my hair up and wash my hands. Okay, here's the stuff. You're gonna need flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, different things, vanilla extract. I don't have that. I do have imitation vanilla. That's probably, no, it's fine. Egg, you need 1 egg, but I have 12 eggs. And then you're gonna want these tiny little cupcake kit trays. I happen to have 2 of them because I bought one, forgot I had it, and bought another one. You don't need 2 of them. All right, preheat your oven. Preheat your oven to 375, roughly there. I have to use an oven thermometer because this doesn't tell me shit. Forget the cherry filling. I was using it as a phone stand, so I forgot to show it. So I actually have a box of recipes, which I will be using for my sugar cookie recipe. You're gonna want 2 separate bowls, one for your dry ingredients and one for your wet ingredients. So while your oven is preheating, you wanna go ahead and start making your dough, your stuff. All right, so first you want a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then you want, I don't have my apron on. Okay, then you want I'm missing my 1 cup measuring cup. 2 3/4 cups of flour. Okay, then you're gonna give that little. Next, you're gonna want to take your electric mixer. If you don't have one of those, it's gonna take you a long time. But that's okay. You just gotta commit. Let's do this side. Okay. So next you'll add your sugar and butter. I forgot to get the butter. I need more butter. Your sugar and butter. Oh my god, dude. Okay. You need a cup of butter. That's 2 sticks. 1 stick of butter is half a cup of butter, which is also 8 tablespoons. So 8 tablespoons is a cup of butter. Fuck. Probably could have unwrapped these beforehand. 2 sticks of butter, and then you want half a cup of sugar, white sugar. And then you're gonna beat that until it's smooth, which is why it's better to have an electric mixer, because that takes a while. All right, now that there's butter all over your counter, you're gonna wanna add your 1 egg and a tablespoon of vanilla. Wash your hands. I lied, it's a teaspoon of vanilla. Don't put a tablespoon of vanilla in there. I don't know why I said that. If you don't have a teaspoon, you can always toss like a lid in there. It's roughly the same, probably. Okay, now that that's combined and looks fucking disgusting, you're gonna wanna, there's butter in my flour. You see that? Oh. Okay, now you're gonna add in your flour and other stuff bit by bit. You don't want a lot in there, or else it's gonna fucking get everywhere like the butter did. And then go ahead and beat that. Okay. Once that's at a dough-like consistency, could be a little chunky like that. You want to go ahead and get your hands in there. All right. Once your dough is doughy, you want to section it off into little balls, so you can put them in your tray. Go ahead and give your pan a little grease, just to help it not stick. There's a lot of butter in there, probably won't stick anyways. So make a little ball about this big. I'm gonna put it in there. Just go ahead and do that with all of them. This recipe should be enough to fill 24. So it should make 24. I think that's 24. I can't count. You're gonna put them in the oven, and then they're gonna bake for 8-10 minutes. And then you can clean while those bake. I don't care. You can do what you want. Take something like this after 10 minutes. You can take it like a spatula with a rounded handle. Give it a little flattening. Using the handle, go ahead and poke a little hole in there. Swirl it around. They all look like this. You're gonna let them cool so they can harden. The final step is to scoop your cherry pie filling into each little cup. I like to take like one cherry with some stuff, put it in there. An additional step you can do is add frosting over the top of it, like icing. I'm not gonna do that. This already took too long. All right.